Hi everybody, welcome back for day 11 of VEDIM. It's Trevor. I just wanted to say hello before we get started. Yes, I just got off work, so I'm doing my video pretty early today so that you can actually have some sunshine in the video and I won't look like such a complete and yeah. So yesterday's video got a really good response, and I'm so happy for it because there's so many comments, and I love you guys. You're so supportive about my breakup depression, and yeah. So as you can see, I'm not so depressed today, so that's good. That'll make this video even better. I do want to thank you all for all the comments you left and all the topics you gave me. They are really going to help during this video. Now, one of the topics I really want to talk about was my school life. Somebody had asked about how my school life was. And truly, school was pretty good for me. I never really got picked on, and if I did, it was behind my back. And I never really cared about what people said about me behind my back. So that was simple. And truthfully, when I was in school, I didn't believe half the things that were said about me unless they were said to my face. So that just made life that much easier for me. As for grades, grades were okay. I could have done better, but I didn't really try hard enough. See, when I apply myself, I'm really good at everything I do. I know that sounds conceited, but it's true. If you really apply yourself, then you're really good at what you do. So my grades could have been 10 times better if I would have just tried harder. So yeah, grades not so much. I was active in the choir. I was active in like the school yearbook and stuff, but I never really did any sports in high school. I did all that in middle school and never really liked the whole team thing. I really kind of just liked it to be me. I did go to pretty much every single game they had because I do like sports. I just don't like to play sports for any kind of team. If it's just for fun, then I love it. If it's for like a championship or something like that, it's not really fun because I think that takes the whole point of sports out. I love to have fun, and I think that's what sports are about. So we'll talk about sports another time because this is about school. I didn't really like many of the people I went to school with. I had my own little group of people I talked to, so that made my life that much easier. I wasn't really the most popular person, but when you're in a school of like 300, it really doesn't matter who's popular or not. Everybody knows you, and that's pretty much it. I really didn't have enemies, and if I did, oh well. I kind of was a douchebag in high school. If you were underclassmen, I pretty much didn't like you, and I apologize now for that. I really do, because I could have gotten to know so many people back then. So yeah, there's my school life. There's also another comment about my favorite pastime. Now, I'm not really sure about what you mean by pastime. If I had to choose a pastime to do, you'd probably think it would be music, but I would actually love camping. Camping and canoeing are my thing. I love to be outside, and I've already talked about this, so we're not going to get too deep into this. I love to be outside, and I mean I burn like a frickin' tomato, because you can tell that I'm white. My Irish skin will not let me tan at all. So I don't even know why I have a tan membership. I think it's just so I can relax when I go tanning. So I think that's the only reason I have it. So yeah, favorite pastime. If that's not what you wanted, I'll be glad to redo that. It's not a problem as long as you tell me what you mean next time. Now, Tinder Charles did ask to see my tattoo, so I guess I have to show it to you because I was planning on doing this a little bit later down the road, but I guess now will work just fine. So here it is. It's a treble clef. It needs to be touched up. You can't really see it right now, but I'll worry about that later. The reason I got it isn't what you would think the reason would be for me to get it. I mean, yes, I do like music, so that actually had a role in it, but that's not the whole story behind it. See, this last summer, I went to church camp. Yes, I know, he's going to talk about church again. I went to church camp, and I got saved while I was there. And that was really a great moment in my life because it felt like so many burdens were lifted. Same thing as my coming out day. It just, so much gone. So much gone. So if you want to talk about that some other time, we'll talk about it. The reason I got the treble clef for being saved was because I believed that when I was saved, it was the beginning of a new song. And as we all know, the treble clef is at the beginning of pretty much every single song. So I believed it was the start of my new life song. So I can change it however I want, and I plan on doing more to it. Once I do that, I'll be glad to show you. It's basically going to change as my life changes. So thank you all for being so supportive yesterday about my depression. I'm not depressed today, so we're good. I do have another question for you. If you could be any superhero and have any superpower you wanted, what would it be and why? Please leave your comments in the section below. This is going to be tomorrow's topic. I really want to talk about this. So I'm not going to tell you what mine is, just so I can get an honest opinion of what yours is without there being any bias to it. So it'll be something to look forward to tomorrow. So yeah, just leave your favorite superhero, why you'd want to be them, and what power you'd want to have in the bottom. I don't know if you liked the music that was on the video yesterday, but I really love it. I love Irish music. Irish accents are my thing. I can't do one, but I love them. I love Irish accents. And it makes me so jealous, because you'd think with my Irish blood I'd be able to do an Irish accent. But it doesn't come with that. It comes with how your mind works and how your vocal cords are. I can't do one. So if you can do one, that's awesome. I love you. If you're Irish, I love you. I understand that you don't think you have an accent, but I love your accent. So we could be best friends. Seriously. I would be your best friend just for your accent. Yeah. So if you like the music, I'm going to put a couple links here. One for Bri, one for Harry and Alfie. Now, Bri on tour, he started his page called 100 Things to Do Before You Die. And what he does is he goes and he does these things on his list and records them and puts them on YouTube. So you should definitely go check them out. They're amazing videos, and all of his friends are awesome. And yeah, the reason he started doing this was for his friend Ross Nugent. Now, he donates all his proceeds to the Ross Nugent Foundation, which is basically a foundation for trying to solve the uncurable form of cancer his friend Ross Nugent died from. And if you want to know all about this, he explains it in some of his videos. Just go check him out. I told you I wasn't going to promote people, but I really love this cause. So yeah, you should probably go do that. So I guess that's it for today. Day 11 of VEDIM done. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to post your favorite superhero and power in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today. I love you. Goodbye.